Hey YouTube, it's Jamie and I see you in another video. This is a Royal Rumble review. This is my anthology. I'm going to be reviewing the very first Royal Rumble. I watched this probably a week or two ago maybe, but it's still on my mind. This is the Disc 1, January 24th, 1988, Hamilton, Ontario, in the Cops Coliseum. There was 18,000 in attendance. This was the very first Royal Rumble that there was, this was on a USA TV special and not on the pay-per-view. But here's some pictures. But the first match was Rick Rude versus Ricky Steamboat. This was a pretty long match. It was 17 minutes, and it was a really good match. Not superly over good, but I would give it a 4. And but at the end of the match, Ricky Steamboat ended up getting the win by disqualification because what I was gonna say. Rick Rude pulled Dave Hebner in front of him, and Ricky Steamboat hit the ref, and then he disqualified him. So yeah, but the next match was the jumping or Dino Bravo weightlifting challenge, and this was a thing where he was attempting to lift 715 pounds or bench press, and he made a world record, and he bench pressed 715 pounds, but some help from Jesse the Body Ventura, the spotter. He was acting like he was making sure it didn't fall, but he helped him pull it up, and it was pretty cool. The next was 2 out of 3 falls match for the WWF Women's Tag Team Championships, the Glamour Girls versus the Jumping Bomb Angels. This was about 15 minutes, and this was pretty good. This was before Divas were all pretty, and this was when Divas were just not there to look pretty, they were there to fight. And but the I think it was the Japanese girls. The Jumping Bomb Angels defeated Judy Martin and Leilani Kai with Jimmy Hart. And I'm not even going to try to say the Jumping Bomb Angel names. It's like Noriyo Tatino and Itsuki Yamazaki or something like that. But I was gonna say. Oh yeah, the chicks, the Glamour Girls got the first fall, and then the Jumping Bomb Angels got the second and third fall. After they did the third fall, they got a double drop kick, and and they got the pinfall, and I guess they retained the titles. I think. Wait. They defended it, but the Jumping Bomb Angels won the titles. Sorry, this review is sort of weird. Trying to remember what happened, and yeah, but it was a pretty good match, but it was pretty boring. I'm gonna give that 2.75, but yeah, it's pretty boring, and yeah. The next match the next thing was Andre the Giant and Hulk Hogan history recap. It was showing what had happened at WrestleMania 3 and Survivor Series 97, and it showed the WrestleMania 4 contracts. They had the contract signing, and that was pretty cool. And then they had the first Royal Rumble match ever, and I'll go through and name the 20 participants. There was only 20 in this one. And this was 33 minutes. But Bret Hart, Tito Santana started it out, and then Butch Reed, Jim Neidhart, Jake the Snake, Harley Race, Jim Brunzell, Sam Houston, Danny Davis, Boris Zukov, The Rock, Don Morocco, Nikolai Volkov, Hacksaw Jim Duggan, Outlaw Ron Bass, Brian Blair, Hillbilly Jim, Dino Bravo, Ultimate Warrior, One Man Gang, and Junkyard Dog. And I think the last four were Jim Duggan, One Man Gang, Dino Bravo, and Don Morocco. And then Don Morocco got eliminated by Dino Bravo and One Man Gang. And then Dino Bravo got eliminated by One Man Gang. And then I think it was like One Man Gang thought that he had won, because didn't notice Jim Duggan, and Jim Duggan dumped him out. And yeah, he was the first winner. This sad to say it wasn't really star-studded, but there wasn't a lot of big stars, and besides Jake the Snake and stuff like that. But yeah, Jim Duggan won the first one. My opinion, not the very most entertaining Royal Rumble, but it was something new at the time, and it was pretty cool to see for the first one. I'm gonna give it 5 out of 5. Like always, all Royal Rumbles are entertaining. They all deserve 5 out of 5s. Craig DeGeorge interviews Hulk Hogan. I have no clue who the crap Craig DeGeorge is. 2 out of 3 falls. Islanders versus the Young Stallions. This is the second 2 out of 3 falls of the night. This match went for 14 minutes. The first fall went to the Islanders, because Paul Roma went over the ropes and got counted out because he hit his knee. And then Powers of Pain, or Young Stallion, Jim Powers, he got the wait a second. Wait, never mind. That's wrong. I was reading something wrong. But he ended up he was the person in the ring because his partner was hurt when he went over the rope and hit his leg. But then the other guy, I'm not too familiar with these people, went in and they went right after his leg, and yeah, and then he did like one of them did a half crab and won the second fall in a row, and that was entertaining, I guess. I'm gonna give that a 3. And Craig DeGeorge interviews $1 Million Man, Ted DiBiase, and Andre the Giant. Don't really remember what else was said about that. And then it goes to Vince McMahon and Jesse the Body Ventura, and it ends it out. That was the last segment. They closed it up. The longest in the match was Bret Hart with 26 minutes. The most eliminations, One Man Gang with 5. And the Royal Rumble rookies, of course, everybody in the match. That was all their first year in the Royal Rumble. But good Royal Rumble. The opener, Rick Rude versus Ricky Steamboat, was good, and the rest of that I would never watch again. Sorry to say. I like to watch some older wrestling, but some of the stuff I just can't get into. It's just not that the footage is bad. It's just the matches were too long. I like matches that aren't like 30 minutes unless it has some kind of stipulation besides 2 out of 3 falls. Like these older matches where I'm not too familiar with the people, I sort of get bored and I start losing interest. But overall, the whole show, I would give it like a 5.5 out of 10, but I'm gonna give it a 6.5 just because it was the first Royal Rumble and it's something new that they decided to try. But yeah, that's my review of Royal Rumble in 1988, and that's about it. Don't forget to comment, rate, subscribe. Bye.